Is it gonna work now? Ah, good gravy. Yeah. Oh, wow. So I was watching that video last night. Was it Cornhole Bayou? Where that big sinkhole just like developed one day. Man, this thing is sucking down 50-foot trees like it's nothing. It's like, and it's just gone. Just gone. I'm like, damn. And then I watched the live TYT, which I still don't think was live. Mostly because even when we started complaining about it not synced up, not being synced up, right? They didn't fix it. And even if it was live, I don't know what the fuck happened. It was bizarre. Yeah. Don't really have too much to say about that. I like it when Shank's on a rant against Obama instead of trying to prop up this so-called Democratic Party, which is just a fucking joke. All these political parties are a joke, people. They're all bought and paid for by the same sources. Hey, the Koch brothers got fucked out of buying the Tribune. Yay! Too bad. Bezos has already got the other one. I can't think of the name of it right now. Anyway, wow. Holy crap. Just so much going on. Everything just zings by. Zoom, 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 zoom. Right? What else was going on this morning? Oh, I got into a disagreement. With one of the chitlins. But, I mean, primarily, we're really passionate people. Oh, man. I'll tell you what. But we can mix it up when it comes to this goddamn politics shit. Ah, wow. I mean, there's no saving us from the politicians. But I've said it before and I'll say it again. They're all war criminals. They're all greedy profiteers. They're all guilty of racketeering as far as I'm concerned. They're just like little mini mob members, man. They should all be arrested. Yeah. I still say that we have the basis with which to impeach Obama. Yeah. And that's for his support of the previous war criminal, George W. Bush, and all his cohorts. Yeah. That was a criminal crew right around there. Do you know that him and his lawyers have already been convicted, and these convictions have been forwarded on to The Hague? That's why Obama's running around talking about, oh, they have the option at the Department of Justice to substitute the United States for any of the people that were actually involved in these war crimes, i.e. starting the Iraq War, based on your bullshit of weapons of mass destruction that never fucking were. Oh, man. What am I going to do with you people? I can't slap everybody's head together. And I promised I would try to be as non-violent as possible, but I don't know, the last couple of weeks I've been way more than cranky. I've said some shit that's so across the line and so unhinged that I can't even believe when I go back and look at the videos that I actually said that shit. Holy fucking crap. Yeah, I said that. I take responsibility for it. None of it is anything that I could actually fucking do. Right? No. Especially in terms of threats of violence. I'm too fucking lazy. There you go. I'm gonna keep it 100. Unless you're actually trying to do something to me, right? Which leaves open a really vast cavern of shit for my government to do, because they're always doing something to all of us. Holy bat shit. I'm just I so want to see William Black put on his white hat, roll into the banking industry, and just start knocking heads, figuratively, literally, metaphorically, on whatever level you need to. Because them criminal banksters need to be arrested for their bullshit. That's real talk every day, all day. I'm not very good at checking the tickers, but I do look around and listen to other people who talk about the finances and stuff. And it's like, wow. So basically, it doesn't really matter what you're using as a medium of exchange. It depends upon how much of that supply you actually have in the system. And we never have enough to pay the interest alone. And this is why we're in debt. But you got to learn how to flip the script on these people. See, the way I worked it out from a legal standpoint, we are agents of the agency. So I don't have a mortgage. I don't have a car note, and I don't have any student loans anymore. In fact, I don't have to pay for health care or public utilities. And do you know why? Because agents of the agency, right, are considered resources. And you have to take care of your resource. It's just like if you worked for the state DOT and one of the trucks broke down and you can only take it to a state DOT shop. Well, it's the same fucking situation. Only now I'm applying it to human beings. Since you know we are, by definition, nothing but limited liability corporations anyway, why not take advantage of it? Don't bitch about the welfare. Go get you some. Why not? The federal government got a big old fucking handle on some titty. Are you serious? You can't explain to me any other way to explain how the fuck they justify what they do. None of the congressmen pay, right? They don't pay for health care. They don't pay all this shit. So why are we? We're agents of the agencies too. By definition. Fucking smarmy bastards. I'm gonna flip your shit up on you. I am. I'm fucking working it out one way or the other. I'm coming to the legal conclusions that are gonna make it as simple as possible for everybody to understand. For everybody to figure out on their own how to flip the script on these bitches. Yeah, I got you, OPPT. Bullshit. Ecclesiastical law disguised as some kind of freedom instrument. But filed nowhere. Anyway, yeah. I've been thinking about this shit for quite some time. Can't you smell the smoke? My brain cells are burning up over here. I'm such a smart ass today. Oh my god. I'm just really ever so tired of the bullshit. I was sitting here telling a friend earlier about another partner of mine who worked for the federal government. This is how squeezy they got it. And if you've ever heard or know anything about Davis-Bacon wages, you will see why this is a criminal enterprise. Okay, so my friend is an electronics specialist from the military. What branch? Doesn't matter. So he's sent up to one of these FAA installations. In fact, all of them here in Washington State. And it's probably why I know where so much of this shit is. But anyway, every time he did something out of his MOS, his operation of specialty, like pick up a broom, his wages doubled. That's how you know the government's getting away with criminal shit. Because anytime you're making 36 bucks an hour to push a fucking broom, there's a fucking situation going on. And it's called fucking fraud. They call it Davis-Bacon wages. I call that fucking fraud. I don't care what you say. And then just a few minutes ago, Congressman Jim McDermott posted his video about the healthcare exchanges, and they didn't spell the word right, but when I went to post it on Facebook, immediately all of a sudden, because I'm such a fucking smart ass, I rolled up on that video, and the first thing I did was, oh, I guess spelling's not one of your fortes. You're really lucky I don't live in your district, McDermott. Really.
Seriously, because I did try to contact this man about the Social Security issue I keep telling you people about. You know, how they're funneling the the Social Security money into the private for-profit prison system. And they're doing it on the backs of anybody holding a Social Security check. They sure the fuck are. It's part of Billy Boy Clinton's welfare reform package, don't you remember? They've been doing it since 1996. But, you know, I'm just that batshit old crazy broad from Tacoma. What the fuck do I know? I know that the day I found that document, the very next day, the Social Security website fucking was altered and now looks like the one at the White House. And I'm not a hacker, man. Yep. I just bastardized the search engine that I was using. And it wasn't Google. That's why Google keeps their fucking mouth shut over the document I do have. Yeah, you slowed me down to where I can only email it to people. And I never hear back from anybody afterwards. But that document clearly says incentive payment program. Yes, it does. And in the first 30 days that anybody's arrested or incarcerated in a mental health institution, $400 for reporting those demographics of that person. Think I'm lying? You better go check with Social Security, because that's a fact, Jack. And they've been doing this for how long now? 17 years. They've been backdooring the funds out of Social Security. Let's talk about what they're doing to the fucking post office. The only thing that was making money is now being forced to pay for what? It's bullshit. And Congress could change that shit, but they don't give a fuck who they put out of a job, as long as they got theirs. Yeah. There's no way that Congressman McDermott would appreciate me in any way, shape, or form, because I'm simply just going to tell it the way I see it. And if you don't like that, too fucking bad. I don't like the shit either. I don't like the cosign for murder and mayhem. I don't like our foreign policy. I don't like our aid policy. I don't like the fact that people are working for food stamps, and yet the jobs where the food stamps are delivered from have actually been offshored to a foreign country. I'm thinking J.P. Morgan has just a little bit more to answer for. And some of you lousy congressmen and senators out here need to get off your dead ass and do something about it. Vacation on this, dickhead. Oh, no, that's right. You're already on my fucking time. Agents of the agency. Oh, yeah. And most of you are fucking lying lawyers, too. Oh, wow. Imagine how 30 of the states now have come forward with original 13th Amendments that say people with titles of nobility and lawyers cannot hold public office. Now, you want to ask me again why I have fucking handcuffs ready? Because I'm done with all this impeachable shit. Lead, follow, or get the fuck out of my way. Is it gonna work now? Ah, good gravy. Yeah. Oh, wow. But didn't fix it. And even if it was live, I don't know what the fuck happened. It was bizarre. Yeah. Don't really have too much to say about that. I like it when Shank's on a ring. So I was watching that video last night. Was it Cornhole Bayou? Where that big sinkhole just like developed one day. Man, this thing is sucking down 50-foot trees like it's nothing. It's like, and it's just gone. Rant against Obama instead of trying to prop up this so-called Democratic Party, which is just a fucking joke. All these political parties are a joke, people. They're all bought and paid for by the same sources. Hey, the Koch brand just gone. I'm like, damn. And then I watched the live TYT, which I still don't think was live. Mostly because even when we started complaining about it not being synced up, right?